Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Hannah and I'm going to be reading your cards for today. It is the 19th of July and I am reading to you from beautiful Ireland, and the sun has just come out, which we'd all be very happy about. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to bring you messages that will hopefully help with where you are at right now. So your team are saying to me that you need to stop focusing on other people and go in and work on what you know you need to do. It's got to be done. It's not something that anyone else can do. Therefore, it is a waste of time to be worrying about other people because you've got to get going on your own journey. It's not something that anyone else can do. And they are quite adamant that you need to get on with it now. It is the time now, not tomorrow, not this evening, even though it's nearly evening. It's now. You're meant to focus on the path, but you want to focus on the future. And you don't know what path is going to lead you to your future. So they're just reminding you of that. And they're giving me the wording, let go, move forwards. Don't hold on to what isn't meant to be, because it's got to be in the air that this is all for your highest good. Your angels they're showing me they're kind of like they're dragging you forwards on this path, and you'd think that they were, not as nice as they are, but they're just trying to show me that you're being quite resistant to the light path. And it's not easy, but you have to move forwards. There is a hidden agenda going on as to why they're trying to help you go forwards. Now, when the light beings give recommendations, it is for your highest good. So when you don't listen to them, it can be because there's maybe something in the background. Maybe it's health, maybe it's to do with money, but they are bringing you forwards for many reasons, and they need you to know that it's got to be onwards and upwards, and you are meant to power through this time and not feel defeated in any way at all, but you will have to act. You will have to do the physical side of life your spirit guides cannot do for you. You have to do this. They have given you all of the wisdom that you need, and you need to now decide what is right for you and for your future. And what I mean by that is, if you want a life of healing and diligence, respect, manners, that's the words that are coming to me. Respect is a big one. You need to have faith in the now, and if the now is not right for you, do not give up to make the changes. It's got to be that you find your place in this world, and if you do not put yourself first, we won't know what you need. And it's meant to be that way. It's like they're giving me the visual of a merry-go-round. No, what's it called? In a park where it's circular and you go on it and it spins round. Can't think of what it's called. But you're on that, but it's going so fast you can't get off it. But at the same time, it's going so fast. I like, as I look to it, I can't see who's on it or how many people or what they need. And this is the feeling that I have for you with other people. It's like you're so involved with other things. Or it might even be a stream of thoughts about a subject area that just doesn't need that much attention. You need to pull it back, bring your energy back, focus on your path, get your books in front of you, whether they're workbooks, spiritual books, cookbooks. Look at what you want to do and start preparing now. You're meant to find the right time to do things, and it is now. This is what your Knight of Wands is coming to tell you, is no time to wait. You're going to miss the boat. You're going to miss this opportunity if you do not start this acting feeling. You need to focus on what you can do and not what you can't do. They're asking you to have more faith in your path. I'm sort of laughing there because it's really so much love coming from this reading, but it does feel quite like, like they've kind of got a few things to say, but it's coming from love, a lot of love and compassion for where you are. I have this feeling that there's this kind of pattern within your ancestry. They've all had similar hardship and they're all seeing you in this place, and it's difficult for them. It's difficult for them to not be able to really be there and say more. So that's why so much of that energy is coming through, because they want you to be in a good place. And it's not that you're in a not good place, but you're also avoiding the path a little bit. And it's the practical things, and they are meant to help you, but you can only do it if you want to do it. And I am talking about the path, and right now they're showing me a path going backwards, and they're saying that right now that is very possible for you. If you don't act now, it's very possible that the plan goes completely backwards and you're just in a totally different place. And they wouldn't normally say that kind of thing if it wasn't really important that you hear this message. So this is obviously for you, and I'm sending you this message with light because they just want you to know that it's a really important time to focus on yourself. We have the Justice card, and followed by the Ten of Cups, which is lovely. It's all working out in your favour. And they're saying the feeling is because at this moment they don't know whether you're going to be going forwards or backwards, and it's because you need to act, as in you need to, with the physical energy, you need to do something, and depending on whether you do that or not, they are telling me it's either going to go forwards or backwards. And they're asking you to have more faith in your path. There's a really, really amazing energy around you. I'm feeling its grandfather energy telling you to have faith, my boy. You need to go forwards. Sorry, of course it could be a girl, but that was just what I got just then. Have more faith in who you are and don't give up. I'm just being shown that there's a little bit of wounding in your heart, and this is where it's a difficult time for you to be really kind of, just make a decision and follow it and go with it. But they are just wanting you to know that it will heal by making this decision. So it's kind of a time to get out of your emotional body and go into your practical mind and go, right, if this is the case, I've got to do this, and don't hesitate, just go with the flow. You know what you need to do. You know you need to have a life. You need to have freedom, support. You've got to find peace in what you do right now. And if that peace is feeling impossible, that's where you need to make a change. It might be something little, it might be something big, but you have got to make this life good for yourself and for your future. And it's not going to get good without you doing the practical aspects. And I'm not being told what, but I do really feel your spirit guides have told you what you need to do. And it's meant to happen, this. It's doing the right thing is what they're talking about. And they are showing me, looks like it's like a priest or a priestess energy, just having faith. They want you to have faith in who you are, and they're talking about your heart, your soul, what your mission is. If you thought your mission was to make other people happy before yourself, this is not the case. But you do need to kind of, I feel you need to hear me say that you've got to put yourself first. this reading is there's so much power, but it's grounded power coming through. For they want you to transform, they want a big shift, they want you to do what you need to do. And sometimes when you do what you need to do, other people will go, well, I wasn't expecting that, and oh, but you've not done anything to hurt anyone. It's, it's no malice, but it's, yes, I'm finally on my path doing what I need to do, and that's it. And there's no room for dilly-dallying, is what they're saying. Dilly-dallying is yesterday. You need to move forwards. My gosh, these cards are extremely, extremely light for you, and they're saying anyone around you should be supporting you. If you're not getting the support that you need, don't listen. And it's as simple as that. You're meant to move forwards. You're meant to make this change. It has got to be authentic. It has got to be now that you find this move, and you're going to have to do anything that you need to do to get yourself sorted. And they're just giving me the feeling that you've been really waiting, and I'm being given the feeling that you've, like, I can't even describe it. It's like they're showing me all these cards, like, doing this. All right, they're just saying if it's meant to be, it will be, in that if whatever is happening falls away, that is what's meant to be. Or if whatever happens is you create something different and you realize it's the best thing you've ever done, that's meant to be. But they do want you to try to create this happening, because it's going to be worth it. And they're showing me the snake, and they're showing me transformation, coming out of the dark into the light, deciding who you are or realizing who you are, having success and money around you to actually have the life that you need, and making everything good, It's definitely a powerful reading. If you are with me here in this reading, wow, this is quite big for you. The final three cards are the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and Two of Wands. Now, these are great cards, and it is huge transformation. The Tower, you're going to have to let go of the past to move forwards. If you haven't let go, you will get stuck. You will find it hard to move on. And if you're having trouble letting go, then my recommendation for you is to go on YouTube and listen to some meditations, and just start allowing your frequency to change, to heal. Start allowing yourself to see things maybe from a different perspective. A huge block that people can get to is stubbornness, which at times is a real strength, and at other times it can be really, really challenging. So, just if you have had an opinion that's been that opinion for a long, long time, but maybe it's that opinion that is blocking you from moving on. And it might be an opinion like energy healing doesn't work, or crystals don't work, or yes, if you've lost someone, that you cannot move on at all. And these are quite bold things, but I really feel you need to hear them, because the truth is, life is what you make it. If you want to stay stuck in those feelings, you absolutely can. And it's been done before, and it'll be done again. But you, right here, right now, have a life of possibility ahead of you. And if you want to have those amazing things that you see in your mind, in your visions, then this is because they're showing you this, because you can. This is possible. This is the possibility. And part of that is letting go of some of the big stuff from the past, some of the thinking that goes behind being stuck in this place. They're saying you need to be more positive about yourself. Realize how strong you are, how beautiful you are. This can start by, starting to, just when you remember, maybe when you brush your teeth at night, think of 3 things you're grateful for that day, and think of 3 things about your physical self or your mind that you're grateful for in that moment. This will start to bring in more positivity, and know that positivity breeds positivity. So, share your wins, share your successes, share the positive things, because that's what's going to help our world to heal on a massive scale. So don't be afraid to share good news, because it is enlightening for everyone when we all hear good news from our fellow earth angels, which we are all to each other. So they're just saying you're going to succeed in what you do when you put your mind to it. So don't hold back. Go for it. And know that it's worth it. This is worth it. Your life is worth it. We can only do so much, is what they're saying to me. We can only do so much to help you. The next part is your choice. If you want that life, you've got to do what you have to do. You've got to stand your ground. You've got to know that if it's meant to be, it will be. And regardless what your heart is echoing, your heart is crying out for this decision to be made. And they're saying you're meant to move on your own. You're meant to do this. You've got to have this time for yourself. It's got to be honoured. This is it. It might be a moving house. It might be a holiday. It might be going to the film on your own. Whatever it is, it's huge for you. It's really, really big. And you have to honour what your gut is telling you to do, because this is going to lead to the next step of your life. And really, they're just giving me this huge feeling that this is so important. Many people watching this, maybe this is just so on the money right now. It feels just incredible. And I am sending you positivity. I am sending you strength, courage, all of the good fortunes. And I hope you have a fantastic experience with this change. I know that you can do it because I can see it, and I can see the positive future. So don't worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. Just focus on your day to day, and your team will be singing and dancing right there with you. And when you're ready, have fun. Thank you.